Hey everybody, this is Sanaa, and today I'm going to be doing African Starseed Oracle card readings. This is the African Starseed Oracle deck, and of course it's backward, but you get the gist. This is the African Starseed Oracle deck. I created this deck, it's self-published, and it is a wonderful, wonderful tool to help you know yourself better, to understand our multidimensional aspects of our lives. So I'm going to take these glasses off. Multidimensional aspects of our lives. And so tonight I'm going to do some readings. This deck is available for you to purchase through my website, which is Sanaa, Sanaa Green, Green.com. SanaaGreen.com. So, if you get the deck now, you're going to get the actual booklet. So I'm getting a new printing done, and the new printing will have a PDF of the booklet. But if you buy the deck now, you'll be able to get the last few that I have with the booklet. All right, so I got a little smoke going on here. Let's see if we can see what's going on and just kind of clear the space. Just inviting in all the loving energy, the light work, the light beings to come and encamp around me and around this reading, knowing that only the highest and best good is coming from this communication. And so it is. What do the light bearers need to know today? So this reading is for the light bearers, those who have come into this life, who know that they have a special purpose, and that their life and their work and the fulfillment of their purpose has a broader mission to not only help individuals or help themselves, but also to help the earth, to help the world in which we live. And just gonna make a few little adjustments here. And so what I'm gonna do now is pull a reading for the light bearers. Who are the light bearers? Now, the African Starseed Oracle deck, I created it because I was getting downloads of information about myself, about my spirit guides. During the pandemic, I was hearing, even before the pandemic, I started getting inclinations that maybe I had lived on other planets. And so I started doing research, and then when the pandemic happened and everything got so quiet, it was so quiet and I could hear so clearly, I started to get more information. And I'm still learning. I'm still growing in my information. I couldn't say I know it all. So what this deck is this deck is my understanding of some of the influences that the beings of Sirius, the planet Sirius, have had. Sirius is in what they call the dog star, because there are several planets that are lined up, and when you draw them together, they look like the outline of a dog. Oh, sorry about that. Technical difficulty. I'm trying to do this new kind of makeup thing. I'm not sure how I like it, but we're gonna go with it for now. Anyway, yeah. Okay, it's making me look, glowy, sort of. Kind of look like I've been under a tanning machine, but okay. Anyway, so I gotta be lovingly kind to myself. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I lovingly feel like I look like I've been under a tanning machine. Okay. As long as you can make yourself laugh, that's what matters, right? So this is a reading for the light workers. What do the light workers need to know in order to help them on their journey to be more effective, to be in alignment with their highest calling? And just realize too that your highest calling could change year to year. As you grow and as you cultivate more skills, as you heal different aspects of yourself, then the expression of your mission and your purpose are going to change. Okay, what do the light workers need to know? All right, the first card is the indigo child, which is you have a purpose. You have a purpose. There are certain individuals who have been born. Some of them have come from other planets, and they resonate with the color indigo, which is like a bluish purple. And those beings, in many cases, are from another planet. I mean, there are several communities of beings from other planets who are working consistently with people here on Earth. And there may be even more than what I currently know of. So one, be sure to understand that your life matters. You have a purpose. Your desire to do something good, true, and valiant is real. And don't minimize it. Don't minimize it. Okay, so don't minimize. Next card is self-love. Self-love. This card is talking about how are you allowing yourself to be loved. Part of self-love is allowing yourself to be loved. It includes, yes, maybe it could be getting your nails done or getting your hair done, if that makes you feel loved. It also includes, though, for those who love you, allowing them to do for you, to be generous to you, and for you to accept. Because giving has two sides. There's receiving, which is essential, and then there's giving. And the two are two sides of the same exact coin. All right? Okay, this is the Wounded Child card. All of us have come into this life with some wounds, some things that we have to process. Things that give us a challenge. And that's a part of what this life is, this earth school. It's all about duality and challenge. At least that's what it has been about, duality and challenge. But it's time now to heal. And it's easier said than done. I know that. It is easier said than done. But it's time to heal and be available for loving energy, for love from yourself and love from other people who you're in a relationship with. And when you have these two things, when you have a sense of healing for the wounded child, and you love yourself and allow yourself to be loved, then it'll make it easier for you to fulfill your purpose. I don't know if you're like me, but I was like so adamant for years. I gotta know what my purpose is. I gotta be doing my purpose. Gotta fulfill my purpose. And I'm making light of it, but it was serious for me. It was very serious. And recently, in the last couple of years, I've been hearing that I need to allow more love in my body. Allow myself to feel more love. And that's not just sexually, and it's not just orgasmically, but more love as far as prosperity, as being in nature and feeling the sun on my skin. Look, I'm looking sun-kissed, or like I've been in a tanning booth, but if that's what makes you feel loved, then you do that. So it's important to have balance. It's important to enjoy yourself and to have love in your life. Okay, the next card is this dolphin card. You exist in multiple dimensions. So just as I'm sitting here now, I'm also alive in another dimension. another dimension. This dolphin card is so interesting, and I know I probably have told this story before, but it's so interesting to me. So I had a quantum healing hypnosis client. I do past life regressions, and in the past life regression, this person went to a life as a dolphin. And as a dolphin, her friend, they were swimming in the ocean. Her friend saw a shark nearby. Her friend, who was also a dolphin, saw a shark nearby. And in an instant, changed dimensions, grabbed a spear, and stabbed the shark. I was like, what? Dolphins have fins. How did he hold a spear? And when I talked to her higher self, the higher self said that dolphins exist in multiple dimensions, and the dolphin was able to go into the dimension or into the timeline where it had arms and killed a shark. Oh my goodness, that was oh, wow. So you exist in multiple dimensions, and so what you do here can influence what happens throughout your timeline, in your past and in your present, because it's really everything all at once. The past, present, and future are existing all at once. I'm still wrapping my head around that whole concept, but yeah. Okay, the next card is the Before Times, which is Ancient Kemet. Ancient Kemet is the original name for the part of North Africa that is now called Egypt. So Kemet is an ancient civilization, and it created the beings who built the pyramids in collaboration, and the cosmology that we still know about today, the mummy wrapping, which the way of preserving people who've passed on or dead bodies, that is really amazing. And actually, I have an ancestor, my great uncle Sam and great uncle Kermie. They were morticians. They made caskets, and I think they did embalming too. So I wonder if they were a part of that lineage from Egypt where they did embalmings, and then it was because it was a science, this embalming that they did. Okay. The last card that came up for today is internal battles or blockages. Do you know anything about this? Because I do. It's like that's the difference between who you would like to be, what you would like to see, and what is happening. And maybe you've already made the shift. I believe I've already made the shift in my energy field and in my thinking. Certain shifts that will change the way that I'm functioning in my life. However, sometimes it feels like I'm like battling against stuff, but I'm willing to release the sense of duality and the sense of battling and just allow things to flow. Okay. Well, that was the Oracle card reading for the African Starseed Oracle. Again, you can order the deck on my website, which is SanaaGreen.com. SanaaGreen.com. And also I have the Amululu Priestess Activation Circle. And this is a coaching program for light bearers. Those who know you have a purpose, who just need some encouragement to move you forward on this path. So the program will include all of my magic, which is belly dance, song, nature, and past life regressions. So you can get all of that if you choose to. Or you can just be in this, it's in the circle, but it'll still be integrated in different concepts about past lives, different concepts about star seeds, different concepts about the divine feminine and dance and nature, and how all of those pieces work together and can activate the memory of your gifts, your magic. You might even want to go back to a life through past life regression where you were a priestess, or a person who was an herbalist, or you had some other kind of mystical gift, and you can go back and connect to that energy so that you can use it in this life. Yes, you can. That can happen. So reach out to me, get on my email list. I do have a website, as I mentioned, SanaaGreen.com, and I have been recording some readings from the book We the Arcturians, and I've recorded that on my audio podcast. So that's not on YouTube, but it is on the audio podcast that you can find on Spotify. You know, I know Spotify has its issues, but you know that's what we are for now. All right, thank you so much for watching. Be well.